Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony here with you here today. Creating your own identity after experiencing narcissistic or psychopathic abuse. After being depersonalized in these relationships, in these situations, very difficult to get back in touch with your own desires, your own wants, your own personhood, basically your own identity. Your identity is made up of things that you identify with, that you like, that you love, that are important to you, which are just part of you. I mean, you're attracted to certain things in life. You love certain things in life that just can't be explained. You might love horseback riding. You might love biking. You might love walking. You might love fishing. You might love, gemology. You might love painting. You might love house building. You might love construction. You might love origami. I mean, there's all sorts of things that you truly love and become a part of. And this is your identity. Your identity is fostered by that which you identify with, that which you truly are. It is grounded in your truth. Now we are devoid of this. We are severed from this. We are deprived of this in narcissistic or psychopathic abusive relationship. We are so caught up with trying to satisfy them and their needs and keep the relationship going. We've had to fuel it 24/7, and we stuck around probably way too long, more than we should have, for lack of knowledge. We didn't know. We thought that this was maybe just a relationship that was requiring a lot of work, and we're like, I am, a hard worker, like I am such a problem solver, I can fix this here. And we overlooked the obvious. We overlooked certain things. We were so close to satisfying them and so far away from living our being at our true best or our true identity that we got really far away from it. And chances are, experienced quite a bit of loss of energy and happiness from it. We haven't experienced these states. It can be very exhausting to be in relationships with these people. It can take everything out of you. It can drive you to your wit's end, but even more so, it can be extremely destructive just based on the amount of toxicity that is kind of surrounding these people, a toxic energy, a toxic hostility, a toxic energy that just kind of oozes off of them. I mean, it's almost very palpable. You can almost feel it. And a lot of people have said that they can almost they feel a certain energetic change when they're around these people, and it's not one that's good. Have you ever thought, like, I can sense, I sense something evil, or I sense kind of a negative energy? That's kind of what these people are. We can't always explain why, but we can let these people go. So that's really kind of the best solution, is to let them go. If we're really in a living quarters with them, then I would definitely recommend making an exit as soon as possible, ASAP, and getting yourself rewired into a new identity. And this is the very exciting part of healing. It's when you can start to explore the world again like an innocent child, where you can really look at the world through new eyes. And you can now begin to discover and play and be more carefree and at ease, and letting the good in life come to you. It's very difficult to trust after experiencing such depth of narcissistic or psychopathic abuse. It's very difficult to trust oneself because of that depersonalization, like I've covered in other videos. The whole disassociation with that which is what is good in us. The narcissist or psychopath, they have ingrained it into us that we're somehow their evil. They have projected all their evil onto us, which is very confusing. We don't possess those qualities, and we don't react the way that they are. We're wired differently. We are not the same as them, and we do not possess those evil qualities or that maladaptive, maybe they have some very poor, sarcastic ways about them, or insulting ways, or critical ways, or condescending ways, belittling ways. And, that is not us. So that is not part of our identity. So getting back to your identity is getting back to what you truly relate to. And it can start very small. I really relate to going to church. I want to go to church now. Sometimes that can be a great step. You know what? I really want to sew. I think I'm going to go pick up a simple sewing book at the library, and I'm going to make my first pillowcase, or I'm going to make my first pillow. Or, you know what? The real me loves to fish. I could never go fishing around this person because I was always so caught up. So maybe you go and you get your first fishing pole and your lure set, and you find a local, fishing pond, and go fishing there for yourself. Even if you don't catch anything, it doesn't matter. It can be the sport of it. Maybe I just love to take a backroads drive, or a backroads bicycle ride. And I haven't done that in a while. Maybe, I'm an inner artist, and I would really love to paint. I would really love to counsel people. I would really love to volunteer. These are some parts of your personality that can start to open up and blossom once you are, now free and clear of this narcissist person. And the key is not feeling guilty about being happy. Chances are the narcissist or psychopath made you feel guilty or somehow wrong for being happy or for being yourself. It's just like, that is your energy source, It's very, very confusing, especially if you've had maybe a psychopathic parent who taught you had to work all the time, and life was misery and drudgery, and you had to constantly be unhappy, or you're constantly in an environment of fear and belittlement and criticism. You somehow feel wrong being happy. You feel a sense of fear all the time, and that fear is undergirding your sense of peace and happiness. Yes, there's nothing wrong with being happy. You're supposed to be able to connect and see the delight in a bird. Maybe go bird watching. Study the different animals. Study the different flowers. Look at botany. Grow an herb garden. Go and take some swimming lessons. Learn to swim. Go to your local pool and go swimming like a child. Find your bathing suit. And feel good about yourself without the criticism and without the belittlement and judgment of the narcissist, who always needs you to be a certain way. The certain way that they need you to be is what they need you to be, not who you are. So it's reconnecting to who you are, which should not have any shame. The narcissist and psychopath, they love to shame people, and a lot of advertisement, works this way and makes people feel belittled. If you're not this in this way, you're not this and this, you're not meant to be a happy person. And that is all a lie. So you need to understand and discover that that is all a lie, and you need to get back to creating your identity. And that is a truly exciting part, because you can start to see things with new eyes. You can start to reconnect and learn some new things for yourself that you find personally interesting. Maybe there's a certain culture that you've been drawn to for some time, and you want to go and study that culture. Maybe you've always wanted to learn to garden, and so you want to go and get your first plantings. You were never allowed to have your own interest before. You were always meant to feel guilty. Do not feel guilty. You are meant to be happy. You are meant to take care of yourself and develop your identity. These are all just some ideas, and I want you to, create some of this in your recovery journal. In terms of creating my new identity, you can make that a new page also, right in the top. Give yourself some good room. 5 to 10 blank pages, creating my new identity. And these also kind of overlap with who do I want to become. And who do I want to become can be emotional goals, and they can also be what they call personality or identity goals. In other words, I want to become a seamstress. I want to become a fisherman. I want to become a craftsman. I want to become a potter. I want to become an artist. I want to become a belly dancer. I want to become a biker. I want to become fitness. I want to become a health food freak. You know, these are all some things that you can now develop and expand and grow in yourself. Please work on these each and every week for yourself, and take that recovery date. Maybe those are some good ideas for your recovery date, to take 2 hours every week where you focus solely on you and developing a new emerging part of yourself that wants to heal, where you're taking out your wounded inner self from this narcissist abuse, and you're going out on that recovery date with the intention to heal. Give yourself 2 hours to explore that new area undisturbed, and you'll start to see some great results and live in more peace and harmony. Peace and harmony here with you here today. Please share and subscribe for more great tools, videos, and discussion, and make it a beautiful day.